Hi class, let's take a look at example 5. And in example 5, they actually want a couple of items. Let me start with the easiest one to actually find, and this is going to be the Y-intercept. So the Y-intercept is going to occur technically when x is equal to 0. So you may just evaluate an f of 0, and this is going to be negative 3 0 squared plus 6 times 0 plus 1, or technically 1. So the y-intercept happens to be at 0, 1. And that satisfies that one. Let's actually find the vertex. So the vertex, and we have two options. We can complete the square, but in this case I think it's going to be a little bit too much work, or use the formulas that you technically use in algebra. So if you use the vertex, the actual x coordinate of the vertex is negative b over 2a. So in this case, a happens to be negative 3, so a happens to be negative 3, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to 1. And this is just for future reference, but this is how we have it in this format. So in this case, negative b is going to be negative 6 over 2 times a is equal to negative 3. So negative 6 over negative 6, this is 1. So your x value of the vertex is 1. To find the y value, we simply plug it in. So y is equal to f of 1. In this case, negative 3 times 1 squared plus 6 times 1 plus 1. This is giving us a negative 3 plus 6 plus 1, or a 3 plus 1, or a 7. Wait, no. 4. Sorry, you guys. Where did I get the 7? I think I was adding those two. Okay, so your vertex your actual vertex, let me write it here. It's going to be 1, 4. We'll confirm it using decimals in a minute. Okay, so that's going to be the vertex. Axis of symmetry, it's actually followed by the vertex. So it's your x coordinate of the vertex. So in this case, your axis of symmetry it's just going to be the line x is equal to 1. And then the last portion is the X-Intercepts, and this one's going to take a couple of steps. So your X-Intercepts are going to occur technically when y is equal to 0. So you're looking at the following equation. So y is equal to negative 3x squared plus the values of 6x plus 1, or 0 is equal to negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 1. Now, in this case, I don't think this one factors. It's just easier to plug it in into the quadratic formula. So we're looking at x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we're looking at x is equal to negative b is going to be a negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4 times negative 3, and c is equal to 1. Divided by 2 times a, and 2 times a is equal to negative 3. Okay, let me carry the calculation here. So we're looking at your x value being negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 plus 12 let me fix the square root. Divided by technically -6, or -6 plus or minus the square root of 48 divided by -6. -6 plus or minus the square root of, this will be 16 times 3 divided by -6. Or -6 plus or minus, this will be 4 square root of 3 divided by -6. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide top and bottom by a -2. And this will give us x is equal to 2 minus technically plus 2 square root of 3 divided by a 3. So if we were to separate these, you would actually end up with an x is equal to 2 plus, whoops, so plus 2 square root of 3 divided by 3, or x is equal to 2 minus 2 square root of 3 divided by 3, which as decimal approximations, or let me write them as exact. So X-intercepts are going to be 2 plus the square root, 2 square root of 3 divided by 2 comma 0, comma 2 minus 2 square root of 3 divided by 3 comma 0. And let me get decimal approximations on these two. This is supposed to be, so the first one is 2 plus 2 square root of 3 divided by 3. I'm getting 1.82 comma 0. The next one is the one with the minus. So approximately -0.48, -0.49 comma 0. These happen to be our actual X-intercepts. And let's actually, well, match it with Desmos. So we found out the Y-intercept and the axis of symmetry was 0, 1. So you're gonna have here, actually wait, the Y-intercept was 0, 1. So your Y-intercept, it's gonna be there. Okay, and then what else do we find? Axis of symmetry, x is equal to 1. So technically that's your line, x is equal to 1. The last one, vertex 1, 4. I think I already confirmed this one, 1, 4. And then the last one is the X-intercepts, about 1.82, which is, we have an error. Okay, I found the error, typo here. So that it's supposed to be a 3, which changes these two. So this will be 3 minus 2 square root of 3. And the other one would be 3 plus 2 square root of 3, which now matches to the 0.15 and the 2.15, which is what I'm getting now. My apologies. I should have distributed that out completely. Okay, so that's it for this one. The problems are getting a little bit long, but the conic section that it's going to show up mostly everywhere is going to be the parabola. So this is the one that we're doing all the actual pieces of it.